Pagani is a company that makes a lot of hypercar. In 1999, they have the Pagani Sonda, which is their first car they made. And then they have different kinds of variants of Pagani Sonda. In 2012, they have the Pagani Huayra, which is basically the newer version of the Pagani Sonda. And then 2016, they have the Huayra BC, which is the hardcore version of hardcore version of the Huayra. In 2017, they have the Huayra Roadster, which is the open top version. In 2019, they have the Huayra Roadster BC, which is this one. And today we're gonna take a closer look at the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. So the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC is a track-focused, lightweight version of the normal Huayra Roadster. It costs 3 million euros before any kind of tax, and they're only making 40 of these. And all 40 of these has been sold, so it is a really rare car, but this one is the prototype version of it, so it doesn't count as the 40 cars that they're going to make. And this car is really light. 30 kilograms lighter than the normal Huayra Roadster, so it now only weighs 1,250 kilograms gross weight, which is really light. So thanks to the new exhaust and seats, they shaved a lot of weight, and also the carbon fiber roof, which is normally will be a glass roof at the top, and now it is a full carbon fiber piece, which helps you to save a lot of weight. To identify the normal Huayra compared to the BC is much more track focused. So they have huge canards here, huge made out of carbon fiber. As you can see, they have two pieces right here. And then another things to identify the BC is that it got this 7-spoke design wheels, especially made for the Huayra Roadster BC. So as you can see, this one is diamond cut, but you can choose either silver, black, and gold. And then inside, we have this 6-piston calibers at the front, 398 millimeters at the front, and 380 millimeter at the back with 4-piston calibers. And the tires is Pirelli P0 Trofeo R specifically for the Pagani Roadster BC. So 265 at the front, 355 at the back, and you can see these Trofeo are really cool. And you also got the HP, the Sonda logo here at the tire, showing you this tire is especially made for the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. We also have the carbon fiber louvers here, which is massive. You can see the wheels inside the louvers. Also big mirrors, because Pagani. And then you got some Italian stripe here, pretty unique, and the red and black stripe all over the place of the car. And then back here we have the 20th logo here at the doors. It means that this car, because it is released back in 2019, the 20 logos means to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Pagani Sonda. So coming to the back, we also see some different intakes. And this grille is pretty unique to the Huayra Roadster. Normally, it will be some square-off shapes here on the normal Roadster. Here we have some hexagon shape all over the place in the different kinds of grills here. One of the unique stuff here at the back of the car is that this BC has a massive rear wing here. It's all made out of carbon fiber. This one is even bigger than the one on the normal coupe version of the BC. So the normal version BC, the wing will be stopped here, but here in the Roadster, you've got this extension part here. So much more aggressive look compared to the coupe version BC. So now come back to the rear. As I said, it has some similar grille design here at the back, and then right here, you got the quad exhaust tips on top, but actually there is 6 exhaust tips. So there is also 2 exhaust tips under here, under the rear diffuser. As you can see, it is for releasing some more gases and pressure and stuff. So we also got the Huayra Roadster BC logo right here to signify it is a Roadster BC. And yeah, The exhaust on the top here, we also got the logo, BC logo right here to let you know what is the BC. So overall, the looks of it is much more aggressive compared to the Huayra BC back in 2017. So as I said, Pagani is famous for the carbon fiber stuff that is going to make into their carbon fiber body and their monocoque. So let's go to check out some of the carbon fiber materials that is going to make this Huayra Roadster BC. So here is the carbon fiber materials that is going to make into the Huayra Roadster BC. But first we can see this one is the original Huayra carbon fiber. So we're going to take off and take a look. This material is the one is going to make in the original Huayra. As you can see, it is quite flexible. Okay, and then 2016 they have the Huayra BC. As you can see, they have different kinds of material and looks on the BC. You can see it is also pretty flexible, but already much tighter than the original Huayra. And then 2017, they have the new material that is going to make the Roadster. So the Roadster actually is around the same weight as the normal Huayra. As you can see, you've got some wires surrounding the carbon material. So you can see it is less flexible than the two here. Yeah, really cool carbon fiber design. And then 2019, the Huayra Roadster BC. As you can see, pretty similar design than the Roadster, but it is stiffer than that, so basically no flex at all. Yeah, so this is the carbon fiber design of the carbon fiber that is going to make into the Roadster BC. So let's go back to check out the rest of the car. So we now finished talking about the exterior of the Huayra Roadster BC. I think we might as well take a look at the inside of the car. So we're now here in the interior of the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. As you can see, there is a lot of materials here in this interior. We have some carbon fibers and alcantaras and stuff all over the places. And one highlight here at the BC is that this one-piece carbon fiber bucket seat, as you can see, is wrapped in tan interior and some alcantara, which really stands out in this blackout interior. And this car, as you can see, it has some blackout trim here. Normally on maybe some normal Huayra, people might choose some chrome bits here and that, and it makes the interior pretty shiny. But this is a really track-focused Huayra, so this car has blackout trim. And then we have some more matte black carbon fibers here. I really like the weave that Pagani makes, and it's really cool. It's all over the places here at the glove box, at the carbon fiber center console, at the floor mats, basically any other place right here. Yeah, and some of the bits here in the Roadster BC is that you got some BC logos all over the places, like the center console, like here on the door, and then this gear lever, there's a logo next to it. And speaking of gear leader, you got this wood trim, which is out here, making this really unique. I think Parashio Pagani make this because they want to pay tribute to the Porsche 917 race car. So they have this wood trim, wood gear leader right here. And then as you can hear, the sound here of the the gear leader is really mechanical. I really like the sound of it. Yeah. Then the center console here, we have the startup button right here. Unlike the one on the old Huayra, the one on the old one is you need to turn it with a key. On the new Huayra, this car is keyless, so you can just press the button right here to start the car up. And on top of it, you have different kinds of buttons here, you know, to do different kinds of stuff. And then the infotainment. Really, one thing really that surprised me is that this car actually have Apple Carplay. So, you know, many hypercars like McLaren's don't really have. Surprisingly, Pagani has Apple Carplay on this car. It's pretty unique, I would say. And I guess is pretty much it. This interior. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that I think this car has wireless charging here. So pretty special thing, you know, for a hypercar that, you know, have some pretty user-friendly stuff here inside of the car. I think the view here is really good here. You got some, you know, supercar visibility at the front, and you know, alright spaces here in the interior. I think it's quite spacious for a supercar. And I guess pretty much it. You got some, you know, really good materials all over the places in the interior. And yeah, I think we should now go at the back to see the engine, which is going to power this car. So we're now finally here to see the engine underneath this massive carbon fiber pieces. So this engine is a 6-liter twin turbocharged V12 engine making 800 horsepower and 1050 Newton meters of torque. For light weight saving, it has the 7-speed sequential gearbox, and like, you know, dual clutch transmission on, you know, any other hypercars nowadays. And underneath you have some pretty massive suspensions and tires here, and on the side we have some luggage spaces. So, you know, this car do have some luggage spaces here, and I think there is also a soft top here inside, so when there suddenly rains and you can take the soft top out. But overall is pretty much it. And oh yeah, it has some, you know, a carbon fiber intake here, and, you know, different kinds of carbon fiber materials, and, you know, massive engine. And yeah, you can basically see all the components under the car, and yeah, really amazing stuff here. So this is pretty much it. Pagani Huayra Roadster BC, 3 million euros hypercar. Yeah, this is a really rare chance for me to get in touch to see all the details here in this car. Really thanks to Pagani China to let me to, you know, get inside here to take a look. And I hope you guys like watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and like, and or maybe follow me on Instagram. And if you have some cool cars for me to show, maybe DM me or on Instagram. So I hope you guys like watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.